come, but especially the Falcons. They send everybody over here. Saw a lot of old friends on his staff, guys I've worked with before, and got a lot of respect for the Falcons and the organization.
How much does a day like this benefit your program in recruiting when you see that steady pipeline of guys going into the NFL?
I think it helps a whole lot more on draft day. So I think we'll find out more on draft day where they go, but certainly it helps our program when you have the likes of all these organizations who step foot on your campus, and the NFL Network covers the event. I think that speaks volumes to who you're becoming, and we want to have guys coming out here with that opportunity. That's what these kids dream of. We want them also to get their education, and that's important to us as well.
Kirby, throughout the draft process for Isaac Nada, he said he had a time at the combine that he wasn't really favorable of. How did you guys as a coaching staff reach out to him to pick him up and help him out after the combine?
I just sent him a text message that he's got a lot of good tape out there, not to get overwhelmed with one moment. Don't be disappointed or really either way. You know, you could run a great time and have too much expectation, or you could run a poor time, worse than what you think you should, and you still have tape out there. I know from having worked in that league, there's a lot more than just the combine and the time. There's a lot of football tape to be watched. There's a lot of background to be checked, and those are all strong points for Isaac Nada and a lot of our players, so don't put a lot of weight just on a number.
4 underclassmen came out. Kirby, I don't know if you were prepared for all 4 of those guys, but that seems to be a trend. Sure. I know you talked about how this program will get younger moving forward. Just your thoughts on the number of guys that come in early now and also leave early.
Yeah, I think it is a trend. I think it's going to continue to be a trend in college football for every team to deal with, and every team deals with it differently. You know, our answer is to make sure we've got good players in our program so that we're not having to just play true freshmen. But because of the way it is, you're going to have a young team all the time. I've spoke to that a bunch. There's not a lot you can do. Some of that stuff's out of your control. How well does a kid play as a junior? What kind of grades does he get? What kind of choices and families does he have? I mean, does he have to make for his family? Choices and decisions for his family. So everybody's in a different situation, and you manage everyone differently. You just do the best job you can to handle it, and then you move on, and that's what we do.
Is there anything that can be done about the incongruence of the early signing day along with the declaration date, January 14th?
I don't know that there can be right now, because that's involving a lot of moving parts, meaning you got the NFL, who has a system they believe in works, and then you have college football that has a system they believe in works. What gets tough is kids are enrolled in classes or not enrolled in classes. So it's hard in January for a kid. He needs to make his decision in January, because he's got to decide whether or not he's going to go work out or whether he's going to continue to go to school. So those two are not congruent, and it's hard to make them congruent. So we're dealing with a system we got, and everybody's in the same system, so I consider that fair.
Kirby, there might be DBs that put up faster 40 times than Baker. What kind of player do you think he's going to be?
He's going to be a great pro. I mean, he's a competitor, he's physical, he runs well, he's played in a system that he can play multiple coverages. We ask him to make a lot of checks. I mean, he's going to be a really good pro player. And really, at the end of the day, it's not going to be the 40 time that measures his success. It's going to be his ability to break on the ball, make plays, tackle, cover people, and that's what he's proven to do in a pretty good conference.
Kind of same question about Elijah Holyfield. No, he didn't have the best time seeing more than Andy, but how do you think he'll do as a pro?
Elijah's going to be a great pro. Elijah brings a lot to a team. He brings a toughness. He brings a demeanor about him. He loves to work. He was the last guy off the field every day here going to catch extra balls. He's done a tremendous job in our program. He's going to do the same thing in that organization. The stripes of a player don't change when they go to the next level. So I know he's going to convert what he's done well here into the same thing there.
Quite a few guys said that they did not perform what they thought was their best at the combine. From your personal experience, do you think that has to do with nerves, over prepping?
You know, I think everyone's an individual basis. I mean, I think that, you know, the way it is nowadays, these kids all go places to work out and train, and you know, sometimes maybe the best environment is to be in the environment you've been in most often, the comfortable environment of being here. Everybody's different, and they have the choice to choose that, and they can go work out where they want to work out. I don't think you can pin it on one reason why a guy doesn't run as well as he should or shouldn't. I think every opportunity he gets, he should take advantage of, which hopefully they did today.
Someone over the other day, yes, numbers.